In a world where war can start with the push of a button, one weapon stands above the rest. The American Tomahawk Missile. It's fast, precise, and terrifyingly accurate. From the depths of the ocean to targets thousands of miles away, this missile can strike anywhere. Today we uncover the real power behind America's Tomahawk. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most advanced and feared weapons in modern warfare. The Tomahawk cruise missile. A symbol of U.S. military might, this missile has shaped the battlefield for over 4 decades. First introduced in the late 1970s, the Tomahawk was designed for long-range, all-weather precision strikes. Its ability to travel over 1,000 miles at subsonic speeds while hugging the terrain makes it nearly impossible to detect or intercept. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles that arc through space, the Tomahawk flies low and smart, adjusting its course mid-air using GPS radar and terrain-matching technology. From Iraq to Syria, from Libya to Afghanistan, the Tomahawk has played a critical role in almost every major U.S. operation. It's the weapon America turns to when it needs to send a powerful message, without sending soldiers. In this video, we'll explore how this missile works, where it's used, who controls it, and why even the world's strongest armies fear it. Stay tuned, because what you'll learn next will change how you see modern warfare forever. The Tomahawk's journey began during the Cold War, a time when the United States and the Soviet Union were locked in an arms race for technological dominance. In the 1970s, the U.S. Navy sought a weapon that could be launched from ships and submarines, capable of hitting distant targets with surgical accuracy. Developed by General Dynamics and later enhanced by Raytheon, the Tomahawk was America's answer to the growing threat of Soviet power. Named after the Native American war axe, it symbolizes precision, strength, and stealth. The first versions of the Tomahawk were tested in 1976 and entered service in 1983. They were revolutionary for their time, small, adaptable, and deadly accurate. The missile could carry both conventional and nuclear warheads, making it one of the most flexible tools in America's arsenal. As technology evolved, so did the Tomahawk. Upgrades like GPS guidance, digital scene matching, and onboard intelligence gave it the power to think for itself. It could change its flight path mid-air, avoid radar detection, and even select alternate targets if needed. By the time of the 1991 Gulf War, the world saw the Tomahawk in action for the first time, and its impact was devastating. The age of precision warfare had officially begun. The magic of the Tomahawk lies in its brain, a sophisticated guidance system that allows it to hit a target with pinpoint precision. When launched, the missile uses a solid fuel booster to propel itself into the air, before switching to a turbofan engine that powers it for the long flight ahead. Flying at around 550 miles per hour and just 100 feet above the ground, the Tomahawk hugs the terrain using radar altimeters and GPS navigation to stay hidden from enemy detection. This terrain-following capability is what makes it so hard to stop. Its digital scene matching area correlator, DSMAC, scans the ground below, comparing real-time visuals with stored satellite images to verify its exact location. Even if GPS signals are jammed, the Tomahawk can still find its target. The missile's range varies between 900 to 1,500 miles depending on the version. Once it reaches its destination, the Tomahawk dives toward the target and detonates its 1,000-pound warhead with deadly precision, often destroying only what's necessary while minimizing collateral damage. In modern warfare, this accuracy is priceless. It means fewer civilian casualties, lower political risks, and maximum effectiveness. All from hundreds of miles away. Over the years, the Tomahawk has evolved into multiple variants, each serving a unique mission profile. The most famous ones are the Block IV and the latest Block V versions. The Block IV Tomahawk, also known as the Tactical Tomahawk, introduced major improvements, including two-way satellite communication. This allowed operators to reprogram the missile mid-flight, change targets, or even redirect it to a moving object. The Block V, unveiled in 2021, represents the next generation. It includes advanced navigation, improved data links, and an enhanced warhead capable of striking both sea and land targets. The Block V specializes in anti-ship missions, while the Block VB focuses on land strikes with improved penetration power. Each upgrade makes the Tomahawk smarter, faster to deploy, and harder to defend against. It's no longer just a weapon. It's a flying computer with military-grade intelligence. These upgrades ensure that even as new technologies emerge, the Tomahawk remains relevant in the 21st century battlefield. A testament to American innovation and engineering dominance. One of the Tomahawk's greatest strengths is its versatility in deployment. The missile can be launched from destroyers, cruisers, and submarines, turning nearly every corner of the ocean into a potential launch zone. From the U.S. Navy's Arleigh Burke-class destroyers to Virginia-class submarines, the Tomahawk's compact design allows it to fit into the vertical launch system of VLS cells. Submarines can even fire them while submerged, remaining completely undetected. This flexibility gives the United States the ability to strike from anywhere, without relying on foreign bases or ground troops. A single ship or submarine can carry dozens of Tomahawks, ready to strike at a moment's notice. When launched, the missile's booster ignites underwater or at sea level, thrusting it into the sky. Within seconds, it disappears beyond the horizon, invisible to radar, unstoppable in motion. This global reach makes the Tomahawk not just a missile, but a message that no adversary is ever out of range of American power. The Tomahawk missile's combat record reads like a list of major U.S. military interventions. Its first large-scale use came during the 1991 Gulf War, where over 280 Tomahawks were launched against Iraqi targets. The world watched in awe as live footage showed missiles flying through city streets and turning corners before hitting their targets with surgical precision. In 1999, used during NATO's campaign in Yugoslavia and later in Afghanistan 2001 and Iraq 2003. More recently in 2017, the U.S. launched 59 Tomahawk missiles at a Syrian airbase in response to chemical weapon attacks, showcasing their continued relevance. Each time, the results were the same: devastating accuracy and overwhelming shock value. Enemy radar systems rarely detect them until it's too late. Beyond destruction, the Tomahawk serves as a psychological weapon, a signal of power, precision, and resolve. When world leaders hear that Tomahawks are in the air, they know the U.S. means business. Modern Tomahawks are smarter than ever. Equipped with AI-based guidance, real-time data links, and networked warfare capabilities, they can operate as part of a larger strike system. Through satellite communication, operators can update target coordinates, reroute the missile, or abort the mission entirely. This level of control is rare in long-range weapons. Future upgrades will integrate hypersonic components and swarm coordination, allowing multiple missiles to communicate and adjust their trajectories for synchronized strikes. The Tomahawk's evolution reflects America's military philosophy: constant adaptation. As electronic warfare grows, so do the missile's countermeasures. Its stealthy radar signature, terrain-hugging flight path, and encrypted communication make it resistant to jamming or interception. Even today, no other country has produced a cruise missile with the same blend of range, accuracy, and adaptability. The Tomahawk remains one of the most reliable weapons in the U.S. Navy's arsenal. America's allies, including the UK, Australia, and Japan, have also adopted the Tomahawk, recognizing its unmatched capabilities. The Royal Navy was the first foreign operator, launching Tomahawks from its submarines during operations in the Middle East. However, the missile's power has sparked controversy too. Nations like Russia and China see it as a symbol of U.S. military dominance, prompting them to develop countermeasures and rival systems. The spread of the Tomahawk across Allied fleets also strengthens U.S. influence globally. When NATO conducts joint exercises, the presence of Tomahawk-equipped vessels sends a clear message: Western military unity is as powerful as ever. Its use has also raised ethical debates about automation in warfare and the line between precision and destruction. Yet, supporters argue that Tomahawks reduce the need for ground invasions, saving countless lives. In the end, whether seen as a protector or a threat, the Tomahawk's global presence reshapes how nations think about modern deterrence. As warfare evolves, the Tomahawk continues to adapt. The U.S. Navy plans to keep it in service well into the 2030s and beyond, with further upgrades that include AI-assisted targeting and autonomous mission planning. Future versions may integrate hypersonic glide technology, giving them the ability to travel at speeds over Mach 5. Combined with advanced stealth and data-sharing capabilities, the next Tomahawks could operate seamlessly with drones and satellite networks. The missile's long lifespan proves one thing: innovation doesn't always mean replacement. Sometimes, it means reinvention. Even as new weapons like the long-range anti-ship missile LRSM or hypersonic glide vehicles emerge, the Tomahawk remains irreplaceable due to its proven reliability and adaptability. It's not just a missile, it's a legacy. The Tomahawk missile represents the perfect balance between technology, power, and precision. For decades, it has given the United States unmatched strike capability, projecting force across oceans without ever leaving home soil. From its Cold War origins to its modern AI upgrades, the Tomahawk story is one of evolution and dominance. It's a reminder that in warfare, the smartest weapon isn't always the fastest. It's the one that hits exactly where it's meant to. Whether fired from a submarine deep below the waves or a destroyer in international waters, each launch carries a message the U.S. can strike anywhere, anytime, and that's what makes the Tomahawk more than a missile. It's a global symbol of American precision and power. CTA. If you enjoyed this deep dive into military technology, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos on global defense, technology, and warfare. Turn on the bell icon so you never miss an update.